Hello and welcome to day 4 of the Quit My 9 to 5 challenge. Are you ready to end your double business life once and for all? This is Sherry Anderson, and I am so excited to be sharing more knowledge with you today about how to be recognized as one of the top experts in your industry. Now, we are going to hop right in and we are going to talk all about the second challenge in your super challenge today. And it is all about being recognized as one of the top experts in your industry. And that's the purpose of this second challenge in your super challenge. And it begins with showing yourself as a problem solver. We have to identify what your ideal client's biggest, most pressing problem is, and that is what we're going to build this second challenge around. Now, the strategy for your super challenge, remember, the first challenge that you do is the attention getter. This is what's going to get people interested in knowing you and your area of expertise. Now we're going to create the problem solving challenge. And then tomorrow we're going to be talking all about the matchmaker. And here's the thing. By the end of your second challenge, your ideal clients will see you as the world's greatest problem solver because they will be convinced you are able to solve their biggest problem. It's just what happens because when you know your ideal client, you know their biggest problem, you will become their go-to expert when you show them the path to solve their problem. Now, as the problem solver, there are 7 key decisions you need to make to ensure your challenge succeeds in magnifying your problem-solving abilities. We first have to determine what kind of challenge you should run, and then we need to determine how long you should run the challenge, where you should run the challenge, when you should run the challenge, how you will qualify your leads. Now this is very important, how you will qualify your leads. We'll talk about that more as we go forward in this presentation, and what your call to action should be. And finally, how you will make this challenge so amazingly worthwhile they will participate in the next one. So even if they become a client, they're going to want to keep continuing with you as you build these challenges because they are just so informative and can help them so much. Now let's dig into these 7 key decisions a little more deeply about this problem-solving challenge. So what kind of challenge should you run? Your problem solver should follow a unique challenge format. You want to really bring out your unique personality, your uniqueness in this. This is what's going to allow you to stand out a little bit more. And it needs to be centered on your ideal client's biggest problem. And this gives you an opportunity to showcase your greatest strengths. And you need to make sure that you have a thought-provoking title. I cannot stress this enough. Your headline, your title has to grab the attention of your ideal clients, because if it does not, they will never get the opportunity to read your copy, go to your sales page or go to your lead page and read more about the challenge. So we have to make sure that the title of your challenge really connects with your ideal client. And this challenge will evoke feelings of trust. You always hear me say that we have to build the know, like, and trust. Well, with this problem-solving challenge, your ideal clients are really going to start trusting that you have the solution for them. So it's going to allow them to really start believing. Last challenge, we talked about the hope. This challenge is all about the trust that you can actually solve the problems that they have, and you're solving them throughout this challenge. Now, how long should this challenge be? Your problem solver should be viewed as your main course. It should be a thorough and complete event. And personally, I think this challenge, because it is solving their major problem, it probably should be about 7 days. And this really is the ideal duration for this challenge. However, if you need more time to fulfill your purpose, you can make it a little longer, although we just want to make sure that it doesn't drag on and on and on. We want to get people into the challenge, get them through the challenge, and their offer in front of them before we lose their attention, because people are busy. Now, some things don't change. Where to run the challenge. You're going to want to run it on Facebook, and when to run the challenge. Avoid the holidays, popular vacation seasons. When your calendar, you want to make sure you're running your challenge when the calendar is clear, and start on a day that allows you to have a minimum amount of weekends. You don't want to have a challenge start on a Friday and then end up having 2 weekends or your offer running into the weekend. So we want to just make sure that your challenge only has 1 weekend in it. Now, how will you qualify your leads? This is super important. Who's participating in your challenge? Ideally, hot leads are those individuals who are ready to take the next step in eliminating their problem. More than likely, your hot leads will be about 10% of the people that will be participating. These will be the people who participated in your first challenge and are now in your second challenge. That these are hot leads. They really are ready to move forward. Half of the leads that are in there will probably be warm. They will have probably seen you in Facebook groups. They know about your business, but now they're ready to start checking you out. And this challenge caught their eye, so now they're going to hop in and see what this is about, because your problem that you're solving is speaking directly to them. And those warm leads are individuals who want to take the next step but have a few minor things to work out. And then 20% are cold leads. These are individuals who need to take the next step but have some major things to work out. They don't really know you. They haven't had the opportunity to know, like, and trust you. And then finally, you're going to have a certain percentage, maybe 20%, that are your peers and individuals who offer similar or related products and services. These could be just your online business friends, or other people who are wanting to support you, who could be potential JV partners or affiliate partners. People who are your biggest cheerleaders but aren't necessarily your ideal client. So those will always be part of the people who always come around and are always there cheering you on and supporting you. You'll always have those in your challenges. Now, what should your call to action be for this second challenge? Your call to action needs to establish a direct connection with you and your ideal client. A few options would be I call it a middle ticket item, something that's not a high ticket item, but you don't want to be giving away things for free or, really, really low. This is an invitation to learn more about your unique solution for their problem. So we want to offer them a nice solution that they would be willing to take the next step to work with you. And it's a pre-invitation to participate in the upcoming challenge that you're going to be doing the following month. Is, if they want to move forward in participating in your challenges. So how do you make your challenge amazingly worthwhile? Well, the problem solver needs to be customer focused. They should feel like the entire challenge is centered on them and resolving their problems. This challenge is all about your ideal client and solving those problems. So we have to make sure that we are nailing that problem on this challenge. And this is the number one way you'll provide value and the number one reason they will stay engaged. And now your most critical success factor is even if you make all the right decisions for your challenge, it will not generate results if you do not convince your ideal clients that you can solve their problems. For this cause, your ability to showcase your level of expertise is the most critical success factor. And this is something you can easily do if you are playing to your strengths. You are an expert. This challenge is really what's going to bring out your expertise, that you will be seen as the expert for all these people that are participating in your challenge. And as you solve their problems, it's going to be amazing. This is where things really start to pick up in your business. Now, I just created this table to sort of give us an understanding about what we have here. You have your attention getter, which the type of challenge is a popular, something that grabs the attention of a lot of people. And then your problem solver is more unique. Your duration for the attention getter is 5 days. The problem solver is 7 days because we're going more in depth. Location, in my opinion, the best place to do it, Facebook. Create a group and hold your challenge in your group. We want to, I'm not going to go through all of these right here. Just know that I am going to give you guys a printout of this with all 3 days, because tomorrow we'll have the matchmaker on here too. So you'll get a file in the email probably tomorrow with this in, so that you don't have to try and write all of this down. I'll give this to you so that you can have it, so that you can see all the differences between the 3 challenges and what you should be doing and focusing on. Now, a few final tips. Your problem solver is your moment of credibility. It has the power to make you a superstar in your space. It really brings you to the forefront as that go-to expert. And you don't want to be seen as just another, fill in the blank here. You're just another coach, just another health and nutrition expert, or just another Beachbody coach, or whatever it is. So we want to make sure your solution is unique. We want to make you and your brand and everything about you absolutely amazing, and hold these challenges so that that you are coming to the forefront, and that you are selling your business. Like I said before, there's so many ways to get the knowledge, the information out there, but people want to know you. So we have to make sure that we're sharing you and your story all throughout, and your expertise all throughout these challenges. Now we want to make sure things are a little bit different tomorrow. We want to make sure that you don't miss tomorrow's live training at 7 p.m. And I will be talking about how to position yourself to quit your 9-to-5 once and for all. And we'll be talking about that last challenge, the matchmaker, and really how we can create this super challenge and get it going, and get it working for you in your life and in your business, to create the freedom business that you have always wanted, so that you can get out of your 9-to-5 and follow your passion, your gifts, your talents, and share it with the world. It's all happening tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So If you make it live, I will be doing a Q&A. So any questions that you have about building your super challenge, get on there and ask them away. I am an open book. This is free coaching. So hop on, be there live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be there to answer any questions that you have. So things, like I said, things are a little different, but show up live and we'll go through this last training session, and I will answer any questions because I'm sure that you might have some questions by the end of this challenge. So I look forward to seeing you. I will be in the group tonight at 8 p.m. If you had any questions, make sure that you answer the question of the day in the post, and also make sure that if you have any questions, make sure you post them in the group. That way I can answer them tonight at 8 p.m. Live in the Facebook group. Hopefully I'll see you there.